Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, good morning. Go ahead and double tap. Go ahead and get your way on up in here this morning. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all know what we do. Man, we jump on every time I get the opportunity. I want to get on and I want to be able to encourage you. I want to be able to uplift you, to inspire you to do what? To create a better version of yourself. Double tap on my screen as you coming into the room real quick. I need for you to do me a favor. Say good morning to me. After you say good morning to me, let me know where you're viewing me from so I can shout out some of y'all's areas. And if you're not following me on Facebook, make sure I'm sorry, not on Facebook. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do so. That's Street Poet underscore 1125, Street Poet underscore 1125 on Instagram. If you're not following me on there, make sure you do so. A lot of times when I'm at these different events, I always go live on my Instagram. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, Josh. How are you this morning? Durham, North Carolina. How y'all doing? New York. How y'all doing this morning? Okay, Callie is in the building. So yes, make sure you follow me on IG because I normally try to go live on IG. How y'all doing this morning, man? Double tap on that screen real quick. Queens, New York. What's up? How y'all doing? Louisiana. How y'all doing? Texas. How y'all doing? Hunters, Hendersonville. How are y'all, Huntsville? How y'all doing, Tennessee? How y'all doing? Man, listen, if you hadn't got your tickets already, Saturday, December the 30th, I will be in Houston, Texas. Saturday, December the 30th, I will be in Houston, Texas. If you have not got your tickets, make sure you head over there to that Eventbrite and grab your seats. We got a couple more seats left. That is for Saturday, December the 30th. I will be in Houston, Texas. And then Saturday, January the 27th, I will be in Philadelphia. That's right, big Philly. Y'all know I spent my birthday in Philly. Y'all already know how I feel about Philly. I'm coming back. That's right. Y'all said I got a lot of people that support me in Philly. They're in Maryland and Virginia, in New York. You know what I'm saying? All up in the top upstate area, man. Listen, I'm coming back. That's it. I'm coming back. So yes, I just sent Josh the flyer to upload on my website as well. You know what I'm saying? I got to let my Patreon subscribers get their tickets first. After they get their tickets, then I'll put it out there for everybody else. I got to make sure that they get their tickets first. So listen, if go ahead and make plans right now. Saturday, January the 27th, I will be in Philadelphia. I will be in Big Philly, and I'm ready. I'm ready to have me a good old time too. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I love Philly. You gotta know me to know that I love Philly. That's just it. Yes, the tickets will be available on Eventbrite. Eventbrite, get in the room tour. Get in the room tour 2024, Eventbrite. You got to go grab your tickets off of Eventbrite. Saturday, January 27th, get in the room tour with Street Poet, man. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Man, how y'all doing? What's up, Tennessee? How are you guys, man? How y'all doing, man? I see y'all popping in, man. That's what I'm talking about. Texas is on Eventbrite. Mastermind Tour. Houston. It's already ready. She say, Philly love you too. Man, listen, y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all make y'all way over there at Eventbrite, man. Grab y'all seats right now. That's right. It's the Get in the Room. Get in the Room Tour 2024. Get in the Room Tour 2024, January 27th. Yes, man. That's up close and personal with your girl, Street Poet, man. That's that meet and greet. Everything is included in that ticket price, man. Y'all got to make sure y'all go get in the room, man. This ain't go. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, space is limited. Space is limited. So yes, man, y'all get y'all tickets. But I'm gonna be talking about some. What Kira say? Oh, we in there. That's what I'm talking. If I come up north, I know y'all in there. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as my Patreon people finish getting their tickets, then I'm gonna put it out there for everybody else. I'll start dropping that link for everybody else all on my pages. But I'm trying to give them the opportunity to get their seats first. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this is going to be an intimate setting. The space is limited. You know what I mean? This is not going to be like anything that you've experienced before. I want you to understand that this is going to be a very up close and personal sit down, hands-on type of seminar / webinar, all of that good stuff. So we're working it out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be growing. When we say go extreme in 2024, that's exactly what I meant. And the only way that you're going to be able to go extreme is if you have the right type of information. What did I tell you? The right information will change your life. You got to get in the room. I need you to get in the room. That's right. It's growth. growth, it's healing, it's development, and it's going to be right there in that room. It's how bad that you want it. It's how committed are you really to your development. Understand that that's Saturday, January 27th, Philly, I'm coming, right? Get on that Eventbrite, get your tickets. But today, I got something I want to talk about today, baby. I got a message today, so I hope y'all got y'all e-pens. Go ahead, let me get 4 badges up top on IG. I see y'all double tapping. Y'all already at 14.9K. Oh, I got something I want to talk about today because, see, a lot of time. Good morning, Mochahannes. How you doing, love? What up, Cleveland? Yeah, what's up, Shaquan? What's up, Dessa? How you doing this morning? Miss Gant, I see you tapping in this morning. Heaven, appreciate that flower. Thank you so much, baby. I see y'all sending me gifts already. Let's go. Double tap on that screen. What up, Phoenix? How y'all doing, man? Clifton, appreciate you as well. I got something I want to talk about today, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't trying to make nobody mad, but it's a chance, it's a 99.98% chance that somebody gonna get offended. You're gonna get in your little bag a little bit today, because I'm not about, y'all already know, I'm not gonna water it down, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna give it to you just like how I got it. Do me a favor, go ahead and get a shoe, go ahead and get your purse or something like that, pick up something else that you can throw. Just don't throw the phone, because I got notes for you today. Hello, somebody, double tap on that screen real quick. A lot of y'all be looking at folk. Matter of fact, let me tell you, I'm gonna take this off today too. I'm gonna take this off. I'm in here. I'm in here today. I'm in here today. I'm out here, and what I'm about to be talking about, I want to make sure that you're able to pay attention to what's about to be going on, right? Because a lot of times you're going through in life, and you're looking at other people when you're trying to figure out, you know what I mean, why you being attacked on the way that you're being attacked, and why people are coming at you the way that they're coming at you. And sometimes you got to understand that, yeah, people see your greatness way before you do. People see your anointing way before you do. People see what it is that you're destined to do and destined to be, and they see these things way before you do. Hello, somebody. What you say, coach? I say they see it all on you. Hello, that's what the problem is right there. You out here, and you out here trying to help everybody, and them same folk that you trying to help are the same people that's trying to hurt you. That's a fact right there. You got to understand that people see who you are. They study you. They see your greatness. They see that you're a giver. They see that you're the type of person that'll show up for people. They see you the type of person that will forgive a person. They see you the type of person that'll give a person a chance after chance after chance. And that's the reason why they come slithering right on over there in your face. What you say? I say all snakes don't hiss. Yeah, you might want to write that down. Which all snakes don't hiss, baby. All snakes don't hiss. All snakes don't hiss, baby. That's what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of times you over there and you caught up in why you treating me like how you treating me, why you doing what you doing, why you acting like this towards me. I need for you to understand that, yeah, that's a red ink pen note. I'm coming in hot and heavy this morning. Your first note is that right there, baby. Hot and heavy this morning. All snakes don't hiss. Hello, somebody. Some of the snakes that's in your life right now, you calling them boo-boo, you calling them bun, you calling them bae, you calling them your bestie. Understand that you got some folks in your life right now. That's right in the notes. That's what I'm talking about. I love it when you put it in the comment section. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. All snakes don't hiss. And some of the folks that are around you, they're not around you because they love you. They're not around you because they want to be in a relationship, a healthy relationship, a healthy friendship, a healthy connection with you. They are in your environment because they want to reap the benefits of you. Yeah, come on now. Yeah, I see the gifts. Y'all appreciate y'all. Thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate you. Thank you, Heaven. Thank you, Josh, too. I saw your flowers coming through. I appreciate that. Double tap on my screen. Y'all might as well send me some love, man, up top. Let me get some love. Double tap on that screen, man. Y'all at 31K. I'm about to drop my topic. I just had to drop the red ink pen note because it was already out there. It was already out there, so I had to go ahead. And I'm about to drop my topic. Are y'all ready for the topic? I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all get us to 35K. Get us to 35K. Thank you, Shaquan. Appreciate that. Get us to 35K. I'm about to drop my topic, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you driving, go ahead and pull over on the side of the road. If you at work, go ahead and put your church finger up, because and some of y'all that like to pray, go ahead and play the baby Jesus. Baby Jesus, the one that's still swallowed up in the clothing. Yeah, that's right, the one that's still in the manger, not big Jesus, not the grown Jesus. We going to baby Jesus real quick, because when I drop this topic, you going to need baby Jesus, because big grown Jesus ain't going to act right. Understand that. Come on, double tap on the screen. Let's get it. We ready? I want you to understand that you got some folk in your life that they're going to be looking at you and looking at what it is that you do and how you move in life. And guess what they're going to want? They're going to want what it is that you got, right? I want you to understand that this is a topic right here. They want what you got, but don't want to go through what you had to go through. That's why I said, go ahead, pull over. Yeah. You want what I got, but you ain't willing to go through what I had to go through. You want what I got, but that's a topic right there. So you already know how this live about to go. Understand that you want what I got, but you're not willing to go through what I had to go through to get what it is that I got. Understand that you just see the finished product, and that's what you want. You just see the shininess at the end, and that's what you want. You just see the winning that's happening in this season, and that's what you want. But what you don't understand is that before I got to that point where I was winning, you don't know about the come on, talk to me. You don't know about the tears that I had to cry. You don't, yeah, come on, send me some love, IG. Yeah. I'm about to get in so deep into your business right now. I'm about to do it. Josh, hold on, because I'm about to throw my feet up on some people coffee table. Yeah, what's the topic of the day? The topic is you want what I got, but you don't want to go through what I had to go through. Hello, somebody. You want what I got, but you don't want to go through what I had to go through. Your red ink pen note, the note that I started out with is all snakes don't hiss. Understand that. I want you, all snakes don't hiss. That right there, that's a red ink pen note right there. All snakes don't hiss. Your topic today is they want what you got, but not willing to go through what you had to go through. They want the finished product, baby. They wanted when it's shiny. They wanted when you done took all the dirt up off of it. They want to see you and they see what you're doing in your winning season. But what they don't know is they don't know about the nights that you had to cry. They don't know about the nights you was sliding down the walls. They don't know about the nights that you was wanting to ride and driving, running all your gas out and didn't have no money to put back in there, but you couldn't afford to stop because you knew that if you stopped, it wasn't no telling how the breakdown was going to rip. Oh, come on, let's be real. Yeah. Let's be real for a minute, because let's not act like we ain't never got in our car and we ain't had no money in that bank and we ain't had no money in that purse. And guess what? We were still driving like we had a full pocket. Understand, we were driving because we knew for a fact, baby, if I stop this car, the breakdown, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come back from it. I need to talk to some people that are going through something. I want to talk to some folk that have experienced something. I want to talk to some folk that have really been in the trenches before. If you ain't never experienced this ain't gonna be for you. If you never had to go through, this ain't gonna be for you. If you ain't never had to cry like that and try to figure it out like that, if you ain't never had to eat water, that's right, I said it just how I wanted to eat water, then this right here, this gonna be a little bit too much for you. You ain't gonna be able to absorb this. You ain't gonna be able to obtain this. You ain't gonna be able to understand this. You ain't gonna be able to pick up what we're putting down right now. I'm talking about when you already knew, coach, if somebody asks me if I'm okay, it's guaranteed I'm gonna fall apart. Y'all, come on. Yeah. It's guaranteed. I ain't gonna be able to hold it together, coach. I ain't gonna be able to hold it together. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do if somebody just asks me, are you okay? If they do that, I know that I'm gonna melt down. I know if they do that, I don't know how I'm gonna come back from that dark hole. I don't know how I'm gonna put one foot in front of the other. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. So what I do is I continue to be okay, even though I know that I'm not okay, just so that I can make it through the day. Yeah. I'm talking to y'all. That's them. Those are the people that I'm talking to this morning. This won't be for everybody. Everybody won't understand it. This won't be for them. This won't be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell you this morning is that people want what you got, but they don't know what it is that you went through in order for you to be able to get what it is that you have. They want the finished product. They want it when it's all bright and shiny. They want it when you're winning, but they don't know about the struggle, the dark hour. They don't know about when you was being raped across the cold. Understand, they don't know about that time. They don't know about the sleepless nights. They don't know how you paced the floor. They don't know how you sat there and worked on that plan over and over. They don't know how many losses that you had to take in order for you to get to where you're going right now. You don't understand. I want to give my first note. I got one badge. I need 4 more badges. I need 4 more badges on IG. I want to drop my first note. If y'all ready for it, If y'all ready for my first note, I just need 4 badges on IG. Double tap. I see y'all double tapping fast, man. Y'all almost at 100K down here on TikTok. Yeah, I'm waiting on them. I'm waiting on them to catch up with us. Hello, double tap on that screen real quick. I'm waiting on them to catch up with us. I want to drop my next note. I want you to understand that, at the end of the day, they don't know what it is that you've been through. They don't know how you struggle. They don't know how you cried. They don't know how you had to fight through certain situations in your life. See, people always look at the finished product working. They want that finished product. They always see you when you're winning and they want that win. They always see when that door get open and they want to come sliding through that door. They always see that opportunity, and then they all of a sudden they looking at that opportunity and they trying to figure out why you, not me. How did that happen for you but didn't happen for me? How were you able to get that but I wasn't able to get that? I had more than you. I was operating with the right type of support system. I was operating with the right type of backing. I was operating with the right type of folks in my corner. You had less than me and doing more than me. You didn't have what I have. So how are you able to do what you're doing right now? They look at you and they become envious. They become jealous of what it is that you got going on, not knowing the type of tears that you put in order for you to be able to have that. No, number one is this right here. I need for you to understand this anointing. Oh, baby, it costs. Yes, because some of y'all need to be reminded of that. So I need y'all to put it in your notes. That's right. This anointing costs. Yeah. This ain't come cheap. Hello, somebody. This ain't come cheap. Come on. I want to get up off this stool so bad, baby. But I got my back wrap on. Yeah, I want to get up off of this stool so bad. This anointing, this costs, baby. This right here, this didn't come cheap. This didn't come cheap. I want you to understand. People that don't know, they don't know. But those of us that do know, we know, baby. When you start operating in your purpose, I want you to understand that note number one is this anointing is going to cost you. Understand that when you start operating in your purpose, when you start operating in your calling, when you start operating in what it is that you was created and designed to do, you got to understand that it's going to cost you. Yeah, this gonna cost you, baby. This right here, this ain't free. This right here, this gonna cost you. This right here, this ain't free. Yeah, come on now. When you, this right here, this gonna cost you. Yeah, it might cost you a little, it might cost you a lot, but it's guaranteed that it's gonna cost you. Understand that, baby, and you got to be willing to pay the price. That you could add that on there too. It's gonna cost you, and guess what? And you got to be willing to pay the price. Hello, somebody, because some of y'all know what it's gonna cost, and y'all not willing to pay that price. That's the reason why. Oh, I don't know why you working me, how you working me this morning. Hello, somebody. Note number one is this anointing is going to cost you. And and it's going to cost you a little, or it might cost you a lot. But the truth of the matter is it's going to cost you something. And those of you, and some of us, we know what the cost is going to be. And guess what? That's the reason why we're still in that stuck, stagnant situation, because we refuse to give it up. Yeah, I'm going to go there because I'm out here too deep. I'm going to go there. Y'all at 107K. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there because I'm out here too deep. That's right. This anointing is going to cost you. When you're operating in your purpose, you got to understand that there's a cost that's going to come along with that. And a lot of times the reason why you're not operating in your purpose, the reason why you're not living up to your fullest potential, the reason why you can't create a better version of yourself, the reason why you still stuck, the reason why you still stagnant, the reason why you still in the same place that you've been in for 40 some odd years, 20 some odd years, 30 some odd years, is because you don't want to pay the price. And what's that, coach? You don't want to walk away from them folks that you already know don't mean you no good. You don't want to cut ties with them friends that you know don't mean you no good. You don't want to walk away from that job that you already know ain't no growth, ain't no elevation in that position. You already know they stepping over you left and right. They downplaying you, watering down the person that you are and what you contribute to that business on a regular basis. Understand that you already know that it's going to come with a price, and the price that it's going to come with, you refusing to pay, and that's the reason why you still stuck. I told you that it was going to hurt. So yeah, I sure hope you got your steel toes on. I told you already that was going to hurt. I told you that was going to hurt. That was going to hurt some folks' feelings right there. That was going to hurt some folks' feelings, but that's okay. Y'all understand that. I already knew that. I already knew that was going to hurt some folks' feelings, because some of y'all already know that the reason why you're not happy as you could be is because of the connections that you have with some folks. Some of y'all already know that relationship is done, and you over there just trying to revive it. You didn't hit it with electrical things so many times that the electrical things then blew a fuse, baby. Understand that it ain't even working no more. You already know that they lying, and because you know that they lie so bad, you don't even ask them nothing, because you already know that it's going to be a lie that's going to come out of their mouth. You done got so comfortable with that situation, how they show up in your life, how they disrespect you, how they treat you left and right, that you don't even say no more. What you done did, you done developed a coping skill for their dysfunctional behavior. You done developed a coping skill for their disrespectful behavior. You don't even ask them no more. I say, come on, why you ain't saying that, coach? I don't even be wanting to hear it, because I already know that they gonna lie. Come on, talk to me nice. Say ouch and send a gift. Your mind is well. Yeah. Tell me I'm lying. You'll sit right over there. You'll sit right over there in that relationship that ain't even relationshiping. And guess what? You'll act like you don't see what you know you saw. You'll act like you don't feel what you know you felt. You'll act like it's all good, but deep down inside, you know it ain't even right for you, coach. I ain't even growing no more. I'm not even happy here. There's a part of me that wish they just go find somebody else to bother. It's a part of me that wish they just go head over there and find somebody else to annoy. Go ahead and find somebody else, you know what I mean, to deal with. I just want them to walk away, coach, because if I walk away, then it becomes a very big thing. And then y'all start saying crazy things like they won't treat me right, but they won't let me go either. And giving somebody that type of power, that type of control over your life, how are you negotiating your freedom? Yeah. That's too far out there, coach. Bring it back. Yeah, thank you for that badge, man. Yeah. How you negotiate? How you negotiating your freedom with the enemy? How you negotiating your freedom with the enemy? Talk to me real quick. You think a person that's able to use you and abuse you and take advantage of you, you think that they're gonna tell you, okay, I'm ready to stop. I'm ready to stop hurting you. That ain't how it works. If they can reap all the benefits of you and don't have no real responsibility towards you, and they won't claim you or nothing like that, and they could just get whatever they want to get from you, you think that they gonna speak up? You think that they gonna turn you loose when they able to get whatever they want and do however they want to do and show up whenever they want to show up, whenever it's beneficial to them? You think that they gonna show up and then one day just say, oh yeah, well, I'm tired of dragging you the way that I'm dragging you. I'm tired of lying to you like how I'm lying to you. I'm tired of manipulating you like how I'm manipulating. You think that that's what's going to happen? How are you negotiating your freedom with the op? Okay, well, ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. They won't treat me right, but they won't let me go either. They won't do right by me, but they won't let me go neither. Oh, baby, you better take back your power. Hello, somebody. You better take back your power. That's right, baby. The disrespect is all the closure that I needed. The disrespect was the closure. You don't get to disrespect me and still have access to me. You don't get to disrespect me and still be connected to me. You don't get to disrespect me and still reap the benefits of me. And that's not just in a relationship. That's a friendship, a job ship, a church ship, whatever ship that you're on with whomever. That's right. Understand that my detachment is top tier. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to get out your face and out your way, and I'm going to do it expeditiously. Thank you, Kira, for that badge. I appreciate you, baby. Yeah. I want you to understand that expeditiously, that means the fast way only, baby. That's how I operate. And anybody that's connected to me, they know it too, baby. What we are TTG, trained to go. You better play where it's safe, because we trying to go over here. Perfected the exit. We get up out your life fast, baby. They be over there, be good, man. Oh, y'all always talking about leaving. Y'all always talking about walking away. Y'all always talking about that. Oh, baby, TTG, understand that we one and done around here. You would not have multiple opportunities to drag me through the mud. You would not have multiple opportunities to paint me the same exact picture. You would not have multiple opportunities to break my heart, to tear me down in no type of way, shape, or form. Understand that what my coach say, TTG, train to go. That's what she doing. She training us to go. Stop sitting and soaking. Stop sitting and sinking. Stop sitting and having that pity party. Stop sitting over there trying to figure out why. Stop sitting over there trying to make it make sense. TTG, get to packing. That's right. Get to packing, baby. Call your U-Haul. Go ahead and schedule it, because we gonna have us a pickup around here. Train to go. One and done. We up out your face and up out your way expeditiously. You have got to stop allowing people to treat you like anything, to walk you like a dog, to treat you with no level of respect at all. We ain't doing that no more. The note that we was on was, what? This anointing gonna cost you. And the reason why you stay stuck is because you don't want to pay the price. You don't want to pay the price of giving these folks the gift of goodbye. You don't want to pay the price of telling these folks, this right here, this is where I'm going to have to get off the stop at. This is my stop right here. You don't want to have to let these folks go. You don't want to have to walk away from these folks, even though you already know that these folks don't deserve you. Even though you already know that these people right here, these people are not in your life to serve no type of purpose. Then you have to understand that, that anointing is going to cost you, and you're going to have to be willing to pay the price. Understand that. What's the price, coach? You got to understand that. And let me slide on down to this next one right here. What's the price? Sometimes you're going to have to give a loan. Yeah. Sometimes put a little dash out there. Yeah. Sometimes I'm gonna have to be alone. Sometimes I'm gonna have to be isolated. Sometimes it's gonna be just me and God. Understand that I'm gonna have to be. It's gonna be. Yeah. This anointing costing me, and what it's costing me right now is the people that I'm connected to. He's forcing me into a situation where he's forcing me to be alone. He's putting me in a position where it's just me and him for a while. Where I gotta fast from people. Where I gotta drown out all the noise. Where I gotta get away from everybody and their opinions and everything else. It's going to cost me some trips. I ain't going to be able to take that trip with y'all. It's going to cost me some social time. I ain't going to be able to come to that brunch. It's going to cost me to get over there, and I'm going to have to get face flat in the floor. It's going to cost me some time where I would normally be out hanging with folk, but now I'm over here and I'm journaling in this season. In this season, I'm updating my planner. In this season, I'm reading 2 chapters a day. In this season, I'm signing up for webinars. I'm signing up for seminars. I'm getting into different empowerment rooms because I need the right information. I need to be spiritually, mentally, emotionally balanced. It's an imbalance in my life, and I owe it to myself to get back in the game. And the only way that I'm going to do it is if I make a sacrifice, if I give something up. This anointing that you already have over your life is going to cost you, and the price that you're going to have to pay is sometimes you're going to have to walk away from people that you look at and you say, baby, you the best thing I ever had. Yeah, I'm just going, yeah. Yeah, come on. Yeah, what you say is sometimes it's going to cost you the best thing that you ever had. Yeah. Oh, don't. I ain't trying to make you mad, but sometimes it's gonna cost you what you thought was the best thing that you ever had. Yeah. You looking at it and you think that's the best thing since sliced bread. You looking at it and you talking about I ain't never had it like this. You looking at it and you thinking, oh man, I can't see myself without them. I can't see my life without them. I don't know how I'm gonna move, how I'm gonna breathe, how I'm gonna do this and do that. But the thing about it is, every single time that you wake up, every single move that you make, every single time that they come into an environment, guess what happens? Your body try to speak to you. Your body get uneasy. All the hairs on your skin start to stand up. You're getting red flags left and right. Why? Because God is trying to show you that your spirit is in conflict with that individual. I'm trying to stay on this stool. So you have to listen to your body, because your body is going to let you know when your spirit is in conflict with some of these folks. You're thinking that they're the best that you ever had because of what they're bringing to you materialistically, the position that they're putting you in materialistically, and how they're showing up looking like your preference. Understand that. But at the end of the day, that uneasy feeling that you feel, that disrespectful moments that you're experiencing with them, how they talk to you, how they do certain things that annoy you after you've already let them know that those things annoy you. You got to stop being okay with things that you know that you're not okay with. And you got to also understand that the anointing is definitely going to cost you. And sometimes you're going to have to walk away from what you thought was the best thing that you ever had, not because it was all exposed. Cause some of y'all be waiting. I just gotta have proof. I just gotta have some type of proof. I gotta see it in black and white. I just gotta have your intuition is the proof. Hello, somebody. Your intuition is the proof. That gut feeling that you feel, baby, that right there, that's all the proof you need. If they saying that they love you and you don't feel the love that they say that they have for you, then that right there all by itself is a problem. That is a issue. That right there, that's a issue right there. When they saying that they are real and they're solid and all of this, but you don't feel that they are real, you don't feel that they're solid, and you're going outside your way asking for constant reassurance because you don't feel that they are who they're presenting to you. That's all the proof that you need right then, right there. You got to learn how to trust yourself enough to make decisions that's for you, and understand that when you're operating in your purpose and when you're operating under that anointing, that guess what? Things are going to be shown to you, you know what I'm saying, through certain different signs. And you got to know that God see things that you don't see, hear things that you don't hear. So when you're not feeling right about it and you trying to force yourself to feel right about it, you trying to force yourself to go along with it, you trying to force yourself to be okay with it, you trying to force yourself to stay in that environment, in that moment you settling. In that moment you settling. And if you settle, you're going to suffer. That internal turmoil, that internal war that's going on in the inside of you, that spiritual war that's going on in the inside of you, that's because you know better. That's because he's making you aware. and you ignoring all the signs. You wait until they take almost everything from you before you walk away. You wait till you can't stand them no more. You wait until their voice, their name just agitates you, you, before you walk away. When you know you should have left a long time ago. When you know that it wasn't giving what it's supposed to have gave a long time ago. But what you paying with? I'm paying it with my peace. Oh, okay. The anointing is going to cost you, and it's going to cost you some folks that you love. It's going to cost you some relationships that you thought was going to end, last forever. It's going to cost you, and it's going to bring you into a place where sometimes you're going to be by yourself. It's going to bring you to a place that sometimes where it's just going to be you and God for a while. It's going to force you into environments where you're going to have to fast, where you're going to have to pray, where you're going to have to meditate, where you're going to have to constantly be picking up different books from the Bible to self-help books. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to be dedicated to learning so that you can expand your mental. You know what I'm saying? You want to expand that on a regular basis. So this anointing is not going to just be there. You're going to have to feed it. You're going to have to nourish it. You're going to have to make sure that you're doing what you need to do in order to keep it healthy, in order for you to keep it strong. And whenever you disrespect that, the price that you're paying then is with your peace. Yeah, that's the second part of that. That's that peace. You ain't got no peace in your life because you settling. Come on. You ain't got no peace in your life because you're settling. You ain't got no peace in your life because you know that you could be having more, you could be doing more. You know that you deserve more, but you're settling. You don't have that peace that you deserve in your life. Because you already know that there's things and people that you're connected to. It's just dead weight. But you're trying to drag them along. You're paying with your peace. And I've told you over and over and over what? Peace is the new wealth. If you don't have nothing else, have your peace. Because the moment that you experience real peace, and that safe feeling in your life, that calmness in your life, you put yourself in a position where you're able to strategize your next move the way that you need to. When you're operating in peace, you're putting yourself in a position where you have an advantage over everybody because you're separating yourself to the point where you're stepping out of the picture so you can see the whole entire frame. Understand, now you see things differently because the calmer you are, the clearer you think. And you can't get that if you're operating with a mind that's full of smoke and mirrors. You have to back up. You got to separate yourself a little bit. You got to be able to think so that you can strategize the way that you need to strategize, so that you can move the way that you need to move. You over there thinking, well, if I get this and I get that, then I'll know for sure, then I can just move this way and I can just move that. Baby, the devil is a lie. By the time that you get to that point that you're trying to get to, in the middle of all of that chaos, in the middle of all that drama, in the middle of all that turmoil, by the time you get through fighting through all of that, you're going to be too tired, too frustrated, too agitated, too annoyed to want to do anything. So what happened when you're operating in that type of dimension, or you're operating in that type of way? What you got to understand is you're 99% more likely to do what? Throw in the towel because you're frustrated. Give it all up because you're annoyed. Return right back to that broken environment and say, well, I'm used to them. I already know how they act. I already know the demons that they dancing with. I might as well stay over here because me going out there is going to challenge me too much. Me going out there going to require too much out of me. Me going out there going to make me have to work a little bit too hard. If I walk away from them, now I got to figure this out, and now I got to figure that out. Now I got to do this and that, and it's going to require so much out of me that I stay over there in my comfort zone alone because I know what I'm dealing with over there. But anytime that you settle, you're going to suffer. So if you make a decision to say that I'm going to stay right here, then you got to understand that you are self-sabotaging. You are self-destructing. You are making a conscious decision within yourself to say, even though I know this ain't good for me, I'm going to drink it anyway. Even though I know that this is going to be, this right here going to take me, I'm going to drink it anyway. Even though I know this right here is going to drag me through, I'm going to take it anyway. You are setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up to be hurt. You're setting yourself up to be let down. You're setting yourself up to be lied to. You're setting yourself up to be manipulated. You're setting yourself up to be dragged through the mud. You're doing it to yourself in that moment. If you settle, you're going to suffer. Every single time. Because you know better but won't do better. You know this already, but you're still holding on. You got them false hope, wishful thinking over there when them folks then already showed you who they are. They already showed you how they operate. They already showed you what it is that you got going on. And you like, oh, coach, well, I'm so confused. I got another note and I'm ready to go to it. This note number 3 right here. First note was that anointing cost. The second thing is you paying it with your peace. Hello, somebody. You're paying that price. When you decide to stay stuck, you're going to pay it with your peace. Hello, somebody. Right. I'm ready to go to my note number 3. Note number 3, where y'all at? Y'all at 222K on TikTok. Double tap on that screen real quick. Do me a favor. Hit the share button on TikTok. Hit the share button on IG. IG, let me get 5 badges. And don't nobody get upset with me when I drop this note. Because, I know how sensitive y'all can be about certain folk in y'all life. Don't do all of that now. I'm just going to give you the note. Whether you apply it or not, it's going to be all up to you. Hit the share button, though. I need for you to bring in your best friend. I need your best friend to tap into the live real quick. The one you go to brunch with, bring her in. The one that's always talking to you over and over and over about that broken relationship but won't leave, I want you to go ahead and bring her in. You know what I'm saying? That sister, that brother that's always talking to you until they tongue hurt. You done listened and listened and listened. You done gave all the advice that you can give and you feel like, coach, I'm about to tap out on them. Don't worry about it. Tag them in the comment section. Tell them to come on in the room. Maybe coach can give it to them in a way that you couldn't. Double tap on the screen real quick. I'm waiting on y'all. Bring them on in. Yeah, we gonna do something. We're gonna do something today, baby. We're gonna do something today. We're gonna educate them today. We're gonna give them that word today, and then we're gonna walk smooth off. Hello, thank you, Miss Tara. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're gonna give them that word and we're gonna walk smooth off. Thank you, brown skin. I appreciate that. Thank you. Double tap on that screen. What's going on in Canada? Welcome to the video, baby. Double tap on that screen. Go ahead, share the live. I want y'all to bring them in real quick because I need for you to understand that that's how the enemy operates. We talked about this on Monday, right? The enemy operates with that chaos. That's his job to keep you confused. That's his job to keep you in a state of not knowing. That's his job to make sure that you don't know what's going on or you don't understand what's going on in your life, because when you don't know and you don't understand, then that right there is what makes you vulnerable, right? He cannot attack you when you're at your strongest state. So he goes outside of his way to twist and turn things to make you question what you already know. And some of us will call that what? Narcissistic behavior. We'll call that an emotional manipulator. Understand that we'll call a skillful manipulator. That's what we'll call it. But back in the biblical days, that's just the enemy operating in the way that he operates. And he operates in the realm of what? Confusion. Because wherever there's ignorance, there's vulnerability. Wherever there's ignorance, there's vulnerability. So if I can keep you ignorant, if I can keep you confused, if I can keep you in a state of unknowing, not really sure, then I got you. Those of you that's been following me for a while, if y'all remember back in January, I dropped that video and I told y'all what? I said, do not allow nobody to keep you in relationship torture, right? What's relationship torture? That's when they keep you in a state of not knowing. That's one day y'all together, the next day you're not. They keep straddling the fence. One day they happy, the next day they not. You can't allow nobody to have you in that type of state. That's a state of confusion. If you don't give yourself nothing else, August, what did I tell you? I said, give yourself the gift of clarity. If you don't give yourself nothing else, give yourself the gift of clarity. That's the greatest gift that you can give to yourself. The gift of being clear about who you are, what you are, and what it is that you bring to the table, because there's power in you knowing. When you know who you are, you also know who you're not. So the projection don't work with you. The gaslighting don't work with you. The manipulation don't work with you. And that's the reason why I get up and I yell at these phones every day for y'all. This is the reason why I drop these videos for y'all. This is the reason that I show up like this for y'all, because I need you to learn who you are. I need you to know that. And the enemy's job is to keep you confused. Thank you, Crystal. He want to keep you confused. So what I need for you to do, note number 3, is this right here. You got to remove anybody that you got to question. Come on. You're going to have to, in order for you to operate in your anointing, in order for you to operate in your purpose, in order for you to show up in your life the way that you need to, in order for you to be able to live up to your fullest potential, in order for you to really have that level of joy and peace in your life that you genuinely deserve. Thank you, Lynn. In order for you to obtain those things, baby, you got to remove anything from you that you got to question. That's a fact, because the 3 P's are what? What are the 3 P's? The 3 P's is passionately pursue your purpose. When you're passionate about something, you're willing to go to hell or jail about it. Come on, let's be real. If you're passionate about something, that's a fact. You're willing to go to jail or hell about it. You're willing to do the most about it. You're willing to move all kind of ways about it. When you're passionate about something, pursuit is to actively search for something, to go for something, right? Your purpose is what you're created to do, what you were born to do. You know what I'm saying? What you're called to do, what you're anointed to do. You have got to passionately pursue your purpose. And in order for you to be able to do that, you got to be willing to remove yourself from anybody that you got to question. Yeah. Gotta go right now, baby. Yeah, that's right. Ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe. If I don't know how to do nothing else, watch I get up out your face. Watch how I get up out your way. All I gotta do is question you. If I look at you and not, if I get that vibe from you, if I'm around you and I get that energy from you, up out of there expeditiously. And the crazy thing about me is, baby, I'm gonna walk smooth off. You ain't gotta make no scene. You ain't gotta do the absolute most. You ain't gotta go outside your way to try to be disrespectful. You ain't gotta go outside your way to try to belittle them. You ain't gotta go out your way to try to slander them. You ain't gotta discredit them. You ain't gotta operate in a negative way, exchange no negative energy at all. All you got to do is what? Bow out gracefully. Hello, somebody. And that's what we struggle at. What you got to do, coach, you got to learn how to bow out gracefully. That's another part to this note right here. You got to learn how to bow out gracefully, and bowing out gracefully mean walking away in peace. You ain't got to fall out with everybody that you disconnect from. You ain't got to go back and forth with everybody that you disconnect from. You ain't got to do all of that. You ain't got to give that energy and go outside of your way and do all of that from everybody that you disconnect from. You can just simply excuse yourself. And guess what? You excusing yourself don't mean that you got to break it down for them. Who cares if they understand it or not? Who cares if they're on board with it or not? I ain't got to explain myself to you. Who are you that I got to break down a decision that I'm making for myself in my life to you? Why does my life got to make sense to you? Why does it got to add up to you? Why you got to be on board with my life? Keep your eyes on your own life and what you got going on, because if your concern is about my life, you already concerned about the wrong thing. But here you is out here trying to explain yourself to folk that ain't even living your life. I'm gonna go one even deeper than that. Yeah. You out here trying to explain to yourself to folk that ain't even living your life. You trying to make it make sense to folk that ain't even living your life. You are going over here trying to get them on board and make sure they understand why you moving how you moving, why you doing what you doing, why you behaving how you behaving. You going outside your way trying to break your life down for some folk, and understand that even if they was in your situation, they wouldn't even be able to survive a day. If they had to go through any of the things that you went through, they wouldn't even be able to survive. They wouldn't be able to stand up. They wouldn't even be able to get out of the bed. They wouldn't even be taking a shower. They wouldn't even be holding on to a job. If they had to experience half of the things that you experienced, they would have folded a long time ago, would have threw in the towel a long time ago, would have turned and walked away a long time ago. They couldn't even stand in your shoes, let alone walk in them. Double tap on the screen. What's my topic of today? They want what you got, but don't want to go through what you went through. They want what you got, but don't want to go through what you went through. They don't want those experiences. They don't want those trials. They don't want those tribulations. They don't want those late night hours. They don't crying and sliding down the wall. They don't want those days in the wilderness. They don't want that time in the den. They don't want that time in the belly of the well. They don't want that time in the fiery pit. Understand, they don't want to go through what you went through, but they want what you got. You got to understand that this anointing that I got, this calling that I got, this success that I got, this joy that I got, this peace that I got, it came with a price. This gonna cost you. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. And if and I just want you to understand that in order for me to be able to get what I deserve, I got to remove myself from some folk. I got to excuse myself from some folk. I got to bow out gracefully from some folk. Why? Because the way that you live and the way that I live is not in alignment. What I want for my life and what you want for your life, it ain't even the same thing. We ain't on the same page. We ain't in the same book. We ain't even on the same shelf. Understand that how I'm moving and what I got going on. This right here, this ain't for you. This right here is above your understanding. You won't even be able to comprehend it if I sat there and wrote it in crayon. Understand that you won't get it. This right here, this ain't for you, and that's okay. This right here, this ain't about you, and that's okay. This right here, this is my life, and I don't owe you an explanation for me doing what is best for me, because when them tables turn and it's your opportunity, guess what you gonna do? You gonna do what's best for you, and I expect for you to do that. Understand that it is what it is. You got to be able, you got to be willing, you got to be dedicated, you got to be committed, you got to be resilient, you got to be hungry, you got to have that dog in you and say, you know what, oh baby, I'll get up out your face. I'm willing to remove myself from anything and anybody that I got to question, because only the enemy operates in what? In chaos. And I can't afford that. I can't, I can't afford that. You want chaos and I can't do that. You want drama and I can't do that. Yeah, you want to keep me in the stuck in betweens and I can't do that. Yeah, you want me to have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I can't do that. I have to have a level of commitment that I ain't never had before in order for me to get what I want. I got to show up like I ain't never showed up before in order for me to get what I want. I'm going to have to stay up late night and do some prayer in order for me to get what I want. I'm going to have to, that's right. I'm going to have to fast 21 days, 31 days in order for me to get what I want. I'm going to have to show up to the empowerment event. I'm going to have to show up to the seminar. I'm going to have to show up to therapy. I'm going to have to get me a life coach. I'm going to have to lock into somebody. I'm going to need to get me some of this and a little bit of that in order for me to get where I'm going. And you ain't going to be able to help me with that, because you don't even have that in your own life. You ain't even that committed in your life. You ain't even that driven in your own life. So I'm not going to ask you to be to me what you ain't to yourself. And I'm not going to expect something from you that I already know that you ain't got. Yeah. Come on, Come on. I'm ready to go to my next note. Where y'all at? I'm waiting on y'all. They're almost there. Y'all almost at 300K. I'm waiting on them to get the 300K, Josh. Double tap on the screen. I'm waiting on y'all to get the 300K. Saturday, January the 27th, I'm going to be in Philly. I need y'all to come see me live. Come see me live in Philly. It's the Get in the Room tour, baby. And when I say get in the room, I want you to understand, because it's going to be extremely intimate. Understand that it's hands-on up in there, baby. Know that. Know that I'm right there in your face with that word. Yeah, that's right. January 27th, I'm right there in your face. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work this thing all the way out. That's right. It's gonna be project making time. Understand that. That's right. That's what we're doing Saturday, January 27th. I'm in Philly, and I need y'all in the building. If you in New York, if you in Washington, if you in Virginia, if you in Baltimore, I need you in Philly on Saturday, January the 27th. This gonna be up there and stuck there. That's what my son say. He said, Ma, it's gonna be up and stuck. It's gonna be up and stuck, baby. Double tap on that screen. Y'all ready for this? Okay, there we go right there. You gotta understand that the enemy operates in chaos. This is exactly how he wants you to move. This is exactly how he wants you to behave, right? Because anytime that you're confused, you're vulnerable. Anytime you're ignorant about something, there's vulnerability that's right there present, and he cannot do what? He cannot strike if you are at your strongest. So his job is to keep you confused. And another thing, what he'll do is, while you're in that confused state, he'll make you question God's credibility. That's the note right there. That's note number 4. Stop questioning God's credibility. The enemy's job is to twist your understanding. The 4th note, stop questioning God's credibility. The enemy's job is to twist your understanding. I'm waiting on y'all to write. Yeah. Come on now. I'm waiting on y'all. Friends say, woo. I already knew we was going to go there. That's why I said, yeah, I had to go ahead and I'll stop for a second. I had to stop because I want to make sure that they get it. Come on, that's right. Y'all, you out here questioning God's credibility like he ain't already showed you what he can do, like he ain't already showed you. She said, girl, you going to make me throw my phone. Throw a shoe, baby. I got some more notes. I got more notes right here. Understand that I got more notes. You got to, y'all got to stop questioning God's credibility. You got to know who the enemy is. You got to know how he operates. And you got to know that you have to know who the enemy is and how he operates. That's his job right there, to try to make you think that God is not who he told you that he was going to be in your life. If you think back to Adam and Eve, what did he tell Eve? If you eat this apple, then you're going to become more aware of this. You're going to become more aware of that. You're going to be more Christ-like, when she was already made in his image. Understand that she was already in a position to be able to win. He wasn't doing nothing for her that wasn't already done. But he made her question the person that she was. He made her question her credibility. You know what I'm saying? God's credibility. He made her question what it was that she was capable of doing. So I need for you to understand that you got to stop questioning God's credibility. The enemy's job is to twist your understanding. And if we take it away from the Bible and get it to some of you people who are only here for motivational speaking, that right there is called manipulation. Hello, somebody. That's when they twist and turn things to justify or to try to make it seem like you don't know what you already know. That's the enemy operating in life. That's the enemy operating in relationship. That's the enemy operating in family shifts. What he do is make you question what you know and make you think that you're not sure, but you know that you're sure, but then you're not sure because of the way that they phrase it, the way that they act with it. They get extremely angry and start throwing adult temper tantrums, saying and doing certain things to make you think, well, are they lying? Are they not lying? Understand, it's all manipulation. Yeah. You got to stop questioning God's credibility. That's the enemy's job. to twist your understanding, to make you think that you don't know what you already know that you know. That's his job. That's how he operates. And you owe it to yourself. I want you to, you owe this to yourself right here. This is a personal journey right here. You can't give up that power no more. Understand that this is a personal journey. You owe this right here to yourself. You cannot give up that power no more. Yeah, double tap on that screen, y'all. Double tap on that screen. Y'all at 314. I'm going to see if this thing going to let me, I'm going to see if it's going to let me give y'all some juice without acting up. Okay. Double tap on that screen. IG, let me know if y'all still can hear me, because sometimes when I plug it in, it'll start acting like the sound gone. Double tap on the screen. Can y'all still hear me? Just put yes, we can hear you. Put yes, we can hear you if you can hear. I don't want that phone to go out. I don't want that phone to go out. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. I just had to make sure. There we go right there. So, yes, that's his job. His job is to keep you confused. His job is to make you question what God is capable of doing in your life, so that you can start to think, oh, okay, well, if he brought you out that time, what makes you think he ain't gonna bring you out again? If he delivered you that time, what makes you think that he won't deliver you again? If he saved you from this, then what makes you think he can't save you for that? His job is to make you downplay who God really is in your life, to make you think that these giants that's out here in life are bigger than God. And at the end of the day, you got to understand that, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'm just waiting. Put that in the comment section. That's a red ink pen note. That I learned that at a young age. You be scared of stuff that's bigger than you, but you need to take what we learned as a child, and you need to put that on your vision board, and you need to bring that back right now. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, baby. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Put that in your notes. Red ink right there. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. What you talking about? You thinking that situation is so big as it is, watch it come crumbling down. Watch you get the outcome that you want. Watch how it turn around for you. Watch how they throw in the towel before you do. All you got to do is show up for yourself. All you got to do is stay committed. All you got to do is continue to walk in your alignment. What you got to understand, that the bigger they are, the harder they fall, baby. Might look like a giant to you, but it ain't a giant to God. Might look like it's impossible to you, but it's not impossible to God. Might look like you can't do it, but guess what? The good thing about that is it ain't going to be you doing. All you got to do is show up. What did I tell y'all the other day? Some things in your life, you won't get that. Yes, you won't get that opportunity. you won't get that open door until you get in the right position. And the moment that you step into that right position, you step into that right spot, then all of a sudden you will see that spread, right? You will see that door open. You will see, yeah, that's right, wide open. You ain't got to do nothing but step right on into what it is that you want out of life. Understand that it's all left up to you, because if you continue to settle, you're going to have what you always had. You're going to get what you've always gotten. You got to understand that in order for you to get that anointing, in order for you to get that peace, you're going to have to remove yourself from anything and anybody that you got to question. You got to move yourself from anything and anybody that's not in alignment with the life that you're creating for yourself, because that anointing is going to cost you. What we're talking about today is what? They want what you got, but don't want to go through what it is that you had to go through in order for you to get it. And the top red ink pen note, the first one I gave y'all, is what? All snakes don't hiss. That's a fact. Some folk just, yeah, they want they just want it because you got it. Yeah. Come on now, double tap. Cause I got another note. I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all at 334. Get us to 340. Get us to 340K. Y'all at 300, and y'all double tap on the screen. Yeah, I just need for y'all to understand, because I got another note right here. Double tap on my screen. She said, well, "Good morning. How you doing? What's up, lady? How are you, Jasmine? How are you doing this morning?" I got another note. Come on, double tap on that screen. Double tap on that screen. Josh say 350. Josh say get him to 350 and then drop the note. Boy, okay. Jessica Lee say no. We gonna get the 350 for the note. Okay, double tap on that screen. Y'all at 339. Double tap on that screen. Yeah, they want what you got, but they don't want to go through the hardship that you had to go through to get it. They don't want to go through the trials and tribulations that you had to go through to get it. They don't want to go through the sleepless nights that you had to go through to get it. They look at you and they see the winning season, and that's what they want. They want that winning season. They don't want that season where you had to cry. They don't want that season where you had to struggle. They don't want that season where you had to figure things out. They don't want that season. They just want it to be handed over to them. They just wanted to be coming in and becoming easy to them. And they see you, they see your light, they see how you're moving, and they look at you like you a lick. They look at you like an easy target. They look at you like somebody I can grab onto you. And guess what? I can benefit from your grace. I can benefit from your mercy. I can benefit from your prayers. I can benefit from whatever it is that you got by simply attaching myself to you. And what you do is, because you think that you got a healing spirit, a loving spirit, and all these different things, you start to get that false sense of responsibility, like it's your job to make sure that they're okay. It's your job to make sure that they're this, that, and the third. And that's not your job. And the thing about it is, when you don't understand, y'all ready? This is a note right here. This is a note right here, because y'all already there. Y'all at 356. When you don't understand you, oh, God, I thank you. Y'all, get ready for this note. Get ready for this note. When you don't understand you will subject yourself to unnecessary abuse. Come on. Hit the share on the live down here on TikTok. Hit the share on the live. Baby, I want to go there so bad. And I knew that I knew what the note was, and it's still heavy to me. I knew what it was going to be, and it's still, and it's still, come on. We're gonna have to talk about it, because it's out there now. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about it, because it's out there now. It's out there. It's out there now. We ain't gonna have no choice but to talk about it. What you said, I said that when you don't understand you will subject yourself to unnecessary abuse. When you don't know who you are, you will misuse you. When you don't know your gifts, your talents, when you don't know what you're really capable of, you will continue to subject yourself to unnecessary abuse. You will become a glutton. Come on. You will become a glutton for pain. What you say, Coach? You'll become a glutton for pain. And you will develop that type of thinking that if it don't hurt, then it ain't right. Because everybody that loved me or said that they loved me, they hurt me. If they lied to me because they loved me and they was trying to protect my feelings. So that's the reason why they lied to me. And you would lie to yourself thinking that that's the truth. You become a glutton for pain. And you repeat the same toxic cycles over and over and over again with different people. When you don't understand who you are, when you don't understand what it is that you bring to the table, when you don't know how special you are, when you don't know these things about yourself, you got to understand that in that moment you will subject yourself to unnecessary abuse. And coach, you got to break that down. I'm going to say this right here. You will find yourself in situationships with people and you're running after them. And the only way that they're able to survive is if they're connected to you. They're not adding no value to your life, but you're adding all the value to theirs, and you still begging them. When you don't know who you are and what you bring to the table, understand that you will be running after people that don't even deserve you. You will be begging people that don't deserve you. You will be trying to repair bonds with people that don't even deserve you. You will be passing out love to people that don't even deserve your love. You will be passing out commitment and giving loyalty to people that don't deserve your commitment, don't deserve your loyalty. They don't deserve these things from you. But when you don't understand you will subject yourself to unnecessary pain. So you're going through things that you ain't even gotta go through, because if you walk away from them today, you will still be okay. If you walk away from them right now, you will still eat good. You will still sleep good. You will still have the same type of income. You will still be driving the same car. You will still be able to do what you've been doing without missing a beat. If you disconnect from them, understand that won't nothing change in your life other than the fact that you will no longer have that headache. But you got to be willing to remove yourself. But you got to be willing to remove yourself. You're running after somebody that can't even survive without you. You're running after somebody that, they only able to do what they're doing because of their connection with you. If you take back you, then you're going to see what's really you're going to see what's really going down. But the problem is you've allowed the enemy to come in and twist and turn your understanding so much that they make you feel like you're responsible for things that you're not responsible for, that you're responsible for the things that they're going through. You're responsible for fixing their life. You're responsible for keeping a roof over their head. You're responsible for getting them back and forth to work. You're responsible for their trauma. You're responsible for whatever their hardship is, even though these things happen before you. That's why there's so many of y'all right now out here doing what? Trying to repair a heart that you didn't break. Trying to pick up pieces to people's life that you did not destroy. So now here you are going outside of your way, draining yourself, dragging yourself, destroying yourself, trying to give love to a person that can't receive love because of their past trauma. You ain't told one lie, but they treat you like a liar. You ain't cheated or nothing, but they treating you like a cheater. You ain't disloyal at all, but they treating you like you disloyal. Because when you don't understand who you are, you subject yourself to unnecessary abuse. Well, coach, I didn't know. Yeah, that's abuse. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, even though it ain't physical. I got to give them my phone. I got to let them go through my email. I got to let them check this and check that. I'm constantly having to do this and constantly having to do that, because if I don't do this and if I don't do that, they going to get mad. If I don't do this and I don't do that, then they going to have an attitude, and then they might not talk to me, and then they might treat me a certain type of way. Baby, abuse is abuse. And you may have not thought that was abuse, but that is abuse. And baby, it's very much narcissistic. It's very much controlling, because you're a grown adult. Why do you feel like you have to be in a relationship with anybody that you got to prove yourself to? I am who I am. Take it or leave it. I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all might, send me some love. Yeah, come on. Let's just be real. Let's just be, because but that's what you do. You subject yourself to that. And you subject yourself to that. Remember when I said you settle, you're going to suffer, right? I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all almost there. Y'all almost at 400K. Y'all almost at 400K. Double tap on the screen. Send me some love. Thank y'all, man. Let me get 5 badges, IG. Let me get 5 badges up top. Yeah. Because see, the thing about it is a lot of us, we know the price of everything, but the worth of absolutely nothing. We don't know the worth of nothing. Understand that. And knowing your worth is definitely going to matter. You got to know who you are. You got to know what you bring to the table. You got to know the caliber of man or woman that you really are, because people will play with you. Understand that they will play with you. They will downplay you. They will discredit you. You'll be over there doing everything up under the sun, and they'll be treating you as if you done nothing. You'll be adding all type of value to their life. And guess what? They'll still be over there treating you as if you done nothing, like as if they're just there because you're there. They'll act like, yeah. And that's the reason why I tell you, no, you ain't got to throw up every single thing that you do. You ain't got to mention everything that you do, but the moment that they try to act like you ain't did nothing, rerun real quick. Okay, yeah, I might not keep receipts, but I know exactly what I've done for whoever I done it for. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tara Lynn. Thank you, Lovely. I appreciate that. Double tap on the screen. This notice, the next notice is right here, where the value is absent, settling is present. When you don't understand you will subject yourself to unnecessary abuse. That's because you don't value you. And when you don't value you, you settle. When value is absent, settling is present. So what are you telling us, coach? You got to know your worth. You got to value the person that you are. You got to create those boundaries in your life, accompanied by those consequences. You have to enforce them every single day. You got to, thank you, I appreciate you. You got to enforce them every single day. This is not what you do with certain people. You create your boundaries and you be consistent, and you do it all the way across the board. Because where the value is absent, settling is going to be present. You're going to settle because you don't know who you are. You're going to settle because you're going to think, who's going to love me? Who's going to want to be with me? Who's going to do this? You're going to think that what you got is all that you're going to ever have. So you settle for less than what you deserve. So then you subject yourself to unnecessary pain. Unnecessary abuse because of your settling. If you settle, you will suffer. I don't know how many other ways to put it, but that's a fact. Wherever the value is absent, settling is going to be present. And these people know this already. These people know what's going on. So what I'm telling you is you got to stop misusing you. Stop misusing you. Stop mishandling you. Stop watering yourself down. Stop pretending like you not that girl or not that guy. You are who you know that you are. You got to stop misusing you. Because a person that settles definitely don't know who they are. The only way that you're going to settle in a relationship where it's not beneficial to you, your growth and your development, where it's not giving what you know for a fact that it should be giving, when you know that you're not happy, when you know you're not being spiritually fed, when you know that it's not being reciprocated, the only type of people that are going to deal with you in that type of relationship is a person that don't know who they are. A person that settles don't know who they are. That's the note right there. A person that settles, they don't know who they are. If you're settling in that relationship where you know for a fact that this person really don't love you, they just there because it's cheaper for y'all to live together, you're settling. If you know that you only in that relationship because that person in that relationship is the one that's paying all the bills and you don't want to get up and go get a job, then guess what? You're settling. If you know for a fact that you and that person in that relationship and that friendship and that situationship, if y'all cannot reciprocate what's going on, they can't pick up what's going down, what you putting down in no type of way, shape, or form, and you're aware of that, then guess what? what? You're settling. You're settling because you don't know who you are. You're settling because you don't feel like you deserve more. You're settling because you feel like if I walk away from this, I don't know when's the next time that I'm going to be able to get that. And I need for you to understand that you got to stop being afraid of losing people. You got to stop being afraid of losing out on certain situations. I tell my people all the time, stop crying over missed moments. If that moment missed you, if that moment walked out on you, if that moment walked away from you, you got to understand that that's something that you did not need. That's not a requirement or a part of your assignment. Why? Because God says, I'm going to provide you with all of your needs. I'm going to give you everything that you need. So if it's not here, then I don't need it. If it walk away, then I don't need it. If I got to go through hell and jail in order to be able to do this, then I don't need it. I don't need anything that's going to stand in between me and my joy, me and my peace, me and my elevation, me and my healing, me and my growth. I don't want to be attached to nothing or nobody that's only going to be sitting over there as a spectator, as a hater, sitting over there jealous, sitting over there insecure, sitting over there hovering because they want what I got. Some folk don't want you, they want what you got. Some folk want everything that you got, but don't want to go through what you had to go through in order for you to be able to get what you got. They wouldn't even be able to last. Would have folded in the first year, threw in the towel in the first year. Would have gave up right when the rain started coming. Would have ran right then and there. Soon as the enemy, boom, up out of there, expeditiously. Talking about walking your shoes, they couldn't stand in your shoes. I'm talking about just standing up straight. Wouldn't even be able to stand up straight in them shoes. And here you is, going outside your way, trying to make them understand, trying to make them get on board, trying to make them, no, it wouldn't work. No kind of way. No kind of way. It ain't gonna work. And when it's like that, you just walk away. TTG, be trained to go. Be trained to separate yourself. Be trained to cut ties with anything or anybody that you got to question. Because when it's for you, it's going to be for you. When it's yours, it's going to be for yours. And you ain't got to beg it. You ain't got to run it down. You ain't got to go outside your way trying to prove nothing to it. When it's yours, it's going to be yours. It's just going to be sitting there waiting on you. Got to be tired of trying to run stuff down. The topic that we were talking about today was they want what you got, but don't want to go through what you went through. The first red ink pen note that I gave was all snakes don't hiss, right? Note number 1 was this anointing is going to cost you. And by cost you, it means that there's going to be some sacrifices in your life that you're going to have to give up, that you're going to have to make. You're going to have to walk away from some people. You're going to have to walk away from some things that you enjoy. Sometimes you may even have to cut ties with what you thought was the best thing that ever happened to you, only because God is exposing to you the truth in that person or in that situation. Every opportunity is not an opportunity. Some opportunities are distractions. Understand that's how the enemy operates. So you have to get to a place where you start to realize that it's important for you to go into that isolation, that it's important for you to utilize that time where it's just you and God, so that you can learn how to trust you, so you can learn how to trust your intuition, that gut feeling, so that you can learn your body and know when your spirit is at conflict with other people's, instead of trying to force yourself into things with different people. The next note was this peace is going to cost. Peace is not cheap. Peace is the new wealth. And in order for you to be able to obtain that peace and have that anointing, you're going to have to walk away from some stuff. And you got to stop paying the price with your peace. A lot of y'all are paying the price for everything. I gave up my peace for a relationship. Now you're in a relationship and ain't got no peace. I gave up my peace because I wanted to be connected to my family. Now you connected to your family and you ain't got no peace. I gave up my peace because I wanted that job so bad, because I wanted the income that it was going to provide. Now I got that job and I ain't got no peace. I don't know if I'm coming or going. It got me so stressed out. Half of the time I don't want to sleep at night because I'm so scared that I'm going to mess up this or mess up that. It got you walking around on eggshells on the regular basis. Peace is is not cheap. Peace is the new wealth. And the third note was you got to remove yourself from anything and anybody that you got to question. The fourth note was you got to stop questioning God's credibility. The enemy's job is to twist your understanding, which is basically manipulation, to manipulate you into thinking that you don't know what you really and truly do know. The next note was when you don't understand you will subject yourself to unnecessary abuse. When you don't understand the person that you are and what it is that you bring to the table, then you will constantly put yourself in situations that are beneath you. You will find yourself over there trying to give love and provide for people that don't even deserve it. Understand? And in return, you will be damaging yourself. In return, you will be hurting yourself. In return, you will be walking yourself like a dog. That's what you will be doing. The next thing is this right here. When your value is absent, settling is present. When you don't know your worth, you are going to settle. When you don't know what you bring to the table, you are going to settle. That's the reason why I harp so much on you guys knowing who you are, knowing your worth, knowing where you stand in every situation, and not allowing anybody to keep you in a state of confusion or a state of not knowing. You owe it to yourself to give you the gift of clarity. Know what you're doing, understand what you're doing, strategize the way that you need to strategize so that you can be prepared for whatever outcome that is going to come your way. As long as you're in that alignment, you're going to always have protection, but you have got to stay in that alignment, right? And the other thing I was just saying was stop misusing you. And a person that don't know their worth is going to always settle. Knowing your worth, it matters. You owe that to yourself. You really and truly do. We almost at our goal. I need y'all to get to 500K. Y'all are at 448. I need y'all to get to 500K and we going to get up out of here. But while I'm still here, waiting on them to double tap, I need y'all to do me a favor real quick. I just ran through all the notes. She says, can you repeat that one more time? Wait a minute, Nicole. I can't repeat the whole thing. Heather's on here. She'll post the notes up. She'll post the notes, and when she posts them, I'll put them up there for you. As soon as she posts them, I'll put them in my story. Double tap on that screen real quick, guys. If you haven't gotten your ticket for Saturday, December the 30th, make sure you do so. I will be in Houston, Texas, Saturday, December the 30th. Oh, note number 4. Okay, my bad. Note number 4 is stop questioning God's credibility. The enemy's job is to twist your understanding. There you go. Stop questioning God's credibility. The enemy's job is to twist your understanding. His job is to make you think that you don't know what you know for a fact that you know. Right? All right. She said note number 3. Note number 3 is remove yourself from anybody you got to question. If you got to question them, they ain't got no business in your face. The next city that I'm going to be in is going to be Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas, and that's Saturday, December the 30th. Saturday, December the 30th, I will be in Houston, Texas. All right, that will be the last and the final date for the Mastermind Tour 2023. The tour, that's the grand finale. If you haven't gotten your tickets, go to Eventbrite so that you can do so. My new tour starts, and that tour is Get in the Room. The Get in the Room tour. I need you guys. Where do you get tickets? Off of Eventbrite. The new tour that drops January the 27th, it starts in Philly. If you have not been, listen. If you have not seen me live in person, you might want to go to my Instagram. You might want to go to my Facebook page. From what I'm hearing, it's amazing. Right? So you're doing yourself a disservice by not being in the building. And that was during the Mastermind Tour. I want you to know with the Get in the Room tour, it's going to be with a twist, right? Because it's going to be a more intimate type of setting. If you ever been to a poetry event or anywhere where they're doing a spoken word and you see how close they are and how they're able to interact and ask questions and really get to the meat of things and things like that, that's exactly what it's going to be. The Get in the Room tour is me basically saying, speaking, I want to be hands-on with my supporters. I want to be up close and personal with my supporters. I want you guys to be able to ask me what you need to ask me. I want to feel your energy, you feel mine. We will be taking pictures. We will be doing videos. We will be providing refreshments and everything as well. I will have a opening coach or opening artist at each one of the cities that I go into in 2024. You guys will have a guest opener each time. So yes, man, it's definitely going to be one of those things that you don't want to miss. You do not want to miss this tour that's coming up. Get in the room with Street. You won't want to be in that room. So the first one is going to be Saturday, January the 27th, and I'm going to be in Philly. So I need all of my New Yorkers, my people that's in Baltimore, Maryland, Woodruff, Maryland, DC area, Virginia area, Jersey area. I need to see y'all. I need to see y'all up in there. Detroit, I'm going to be in Detroit in April. I'm coming to Detroit in April, man. Yeah, listen, I'm in Detroit. I'm calling Detroit. I'm calling Flint. I'm out there. I'm coming Canada. I'm coming to Canada this year as well. Jamaica, I'll be in Jamaica the 7th through the 11th, speaking at the Women's Conference in Jamaica. So yes, I'm definitely coming there as well, man. Brooklyn, New York, I'll be in Brooklyn as well. I'm coming there. DC, I got to go back to the flyer to see, but I know that it's a whole year. I only have 2 months off out of that whole entire year. So definitely coming. North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, I'll be there. Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be February the 24th. Josh just locked in the venue for that as well. So yeah, Saturday, February 24th, we're going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's actually going to be my birthday party. And I'm also going to be speaking, and I'm also going to be celebrating my captain of my Patreon, Latifa. She's going to be celebrating her birthday right alongside me. So it's going to definitely be a time, out there. And that's going to be the opportunity for all my Patreon subscribers to meet each other first time in person. So it's going to be amazing, man. What you say? Memphis, I'm definitely coming to Memphis. Yes, I have that on there as well. Double tap on the screen, y'all. We at 497. We almost there. Double tap on the screen, man. Let me get 3 badges. We at 37. We need 40, IG. Let me see. I'm doing well, man. Listen, I'm just getting prepared for everything that God got going on for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to touch as many cities as I can. I'm definitely trying to get to some of the places that I wasn't able to get to with the Mastermind tour. So I'm trying to make sure that I cover some of that ground with the Get in the Room tour, because I just feel like, I want to meet you guys. I want to meet you guys in person. When is my birthday? March 2nd. The chat was amazing, great energy, man. Listen, they really be getting down, man. Y'all get down in my chat on both of them. I promise you, y'all get down, man. Y'all be sharing the notes for everybody. People come in late, they be asking what the title is and all of that. Y'all be right in there like, come on, sis, catch on. I know that's right, man, and I love that for y'all. I love the fact that on my platform it's so much positivity, it's so much love, and it's people that are showing up here with an open mind, and they want to grow, they want to heal, and they're sick of the environment and the situations that they're putting themselves in. And I love that for y'all. You know what I mean? And as long as you guys continue to support and show up here, trust me when I tell you, I'm gonna always come. You know what I mean? May not be every single day, might be every other day, but I'm gonna always show up. Yes, I'm coming to Chicago. Chicago is definitely on the tour list. I love your energy. I love you, and thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Says I will be driving up to Philly. I know that's right. Make sure you go to Eventbrite and get your ticket. Go get your ticket right now for January the 27th. If you're in Philly, y'all have to get y'all tickets. It's on Eventbrite. You got to go to Eventbrite to grab them. Go to Eventbrite. You know what I'm saying? Get in the room tour. Get in the room tour. It's on Eventbrite. Y'all have to grab y'all seats for that. I love you guys so much, man. And every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It's your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It is your girl, Street Poet, man. Thank you guys so much, man, for all the love and all the support. Yes, listen, Saturday, January 27th, Philly. Saturday, December the 30th, I'm going to be in Houston. We're wrapping up the Mastermind tour, and I'm getting ready for 2024, man. I'm already locked and loaded, man. I got my flyer ready. I got my promo commercial ready. I think the only thing Josh got left to do is set up the sponsorship for the ads so we can run the ads on all the different platforms. But yeah, man, we're coming. Definitely coming. I love me some you guys, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.